Jackson was born on March 21st in DeSoto, 6 pounds 9 ounces. A midwife helped with a successful home birth. 3 days later, her parents Rodney and Temecia Jackson took her to a pediatrician for a standard checkup. They say they got a clean bill of health and took the baby back home. Then they got messages from the doctor that the baby had jaundice, dangerously high levels of bilirubin. The parents told them that with the help of their midwife, they would treat the baby on their own.
Several hours later into the night, he texts my phone, the very aggressive, take her to the hospital or he's calling CPS.
And that's what he did. Dr. Anand Bhatt telling the court, I authorized the support of CPS to help get this baby the care that was medically necessary and needed. And Child Protective Services agreed, writing, due to the parents being unwilling to discuss the danger and potential consequences of this condition, it is necessary for the department to intervene. DeSoto police helped CPS take the baby from them at their home on March 28th.
Unlawfully enter my home and come and take my baby from me.
But here's an additional problem. The affidavit used to justify CPS taking custody of the child lists the wrong mom, a woman with a completely different name, a woman with a history of neglect. Not Temecia Jackson, the mom who gave birth to me.
And so instantly I felt like they had stolen my baby, as I had had a home birth, and they are trying to say that my baby belonged to this other woman.
We've been treated like criminals, and that's far from the truth. This is a nightmare that I wouldn't wish on anyone.
We're demanding that Mila be returned home today. Today. Because yesterday was too late.
CPS, meanwhile, says it can't comment on the case. The infant has been placed with a foster family, and 2 distraught parents have been told to wait until a next court hearing in 2 more weeks.
Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to pause this. All right, y'all. First off, I've had so much experience with CPS, okay, y'all? And never have I ever, y'all, met anybody dealing with, CPS that acted the way that, they're saying that the people in Texas is acting. That's over the CPS. Okay, y'all? Now, something needs to be done about this. And the reason why I say something needs to be done about this is because I think this is urgent, very urgent, that these people get told something and some new paperwork and with their names on there and their child name. They need somebody to do something right away. And for the police, it's not to be, they're not doing nothing. They came and they went along with CPS to come take these people baby out of their homes, and you leave them with some paperwork that has the wrong name on there, y'all. That's serious. That's very serious. And for CPS, if this is who they're saying that they're talking to, because this seems like some kind of occult stuff, y'all, that you see somebody's child and you take it. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I don't see this as no difference, and this is my personal opinion. It's no different than trafficking, and it's no different than these people that's out here taking, body parts. There's no difference to me. And it makes you, put you in the mind of stuff like that when you can come and do somebody like that. The person that they gave the paperwork to was the actual parents of this child. And the person that they gave this paperwork to, their name is not on this paperwork. The person that's named that's on the paperwork, y'all, is somebody that has a history. And mind you, if you have a history of every time you have a child that they come and take the baby, if you have a history of that, then when you get a wind that's, there's a baby that somebody done went and had, they come take it. This certain particular person. That's the person that's on the paperwork. The people who they took the baby from, that's not that person's child. Word on street, y'all. So when that comes into play, that's something that you have to fix right away. If people gonna, stand up for Shaquilla Robinson that went out the country and got taken out by her own friends, if you can write the White House and, cause some ruckus for that, this is another one that should be some ruckus caused for right now. Okay, y'all? People should be calling that 1-800 number, 1-800-252-5400. And they should be talking to somebody that's, and finding out what is something being done about this mistake, y'all. Because this is what it is. It's a mistake. And the thing is nothing worse than somebody getting you mixed up with somebody that actually did some mess. It has a history of this mess of not seeing to their children and this and that and that and this. You are being mixed up with this person and your child is being taken and you have an ID and everything else and you got proof to prove that this is your child. Y'all, give this woman her baby back. Give this woman her baby back because they made a mistake and took someone's child that's on that, whose name is really on that paperwork. And this is, something people just can't just sit back and say, no, okay, we're going to wait the 2 weeks. Because this is what CPS is saying. They're saying they can't comment on the situation. You have to comment on this situation. Because this is, this is kidnap. Now, this is kidnap. This is kidnap and this is fraud and all kind of stuff. Okay, y'all? You cannot take somebody's child and then turn around and give them some paperwork of somebody else's name. That's number one. That has to be taken care of right away. Give this woman the right paperwork. And this child seems like, okay, this is from the mother's point of view, okay? The mother, Temecia Jackson, she is saying that when they went to visit their child, I'm going to let you listen, you just listen to that one. She said when she went to in another clip, she says that she went to see her child, and now her child has a rash, and cootie cat, okay, y'all, and there's some hard white stuff down there, okay, y'all. What is going on? Because you don't take this baby to be treated for jaundice. This is what they're saying that's wrong with the child. This is why the doctor said that they wasn't taking this serious, I guess. So go get the baby from them because they're bad parents. Because they are not doing what I told them to do. And this is serious. And jaundice is serious, y'all, because adults that, I guess that didn't went with it and had it for a long time, it says that. Now, it do say that jaundice can be cured. In infants, treatments range from changes in feeding to blood transfusions in more serious cases. Adults may require medical procedures like the gallbladder being removed or may have to stop taking, the pharmacy stuff that may be causing the jaundice, okay? But it's something that can be cured. Now, if they were really concerned about this baby and they felt that the parents, even if they did, make a mistake and take the wrong baby, you're supposed to get that paperwork done first. But if you are concerned about this child, because they, as parents, because this is their child, did not, take the baby to the hospital or whatever, like the woman told them to do, they still should not be treated like criminals. They should be told about, the process and everything of their child and treated with respect. Because they made the mistake. They didn't. They made the mistake. This has to be dealt with, y'all. If people don't stand up to this and start making some phone calls, and everybody should be calling. If you ain't getting nowhere with calling CPS and the police and the White House about this. Um, Send your letters in just like you did with Shanquilla and tell the White House learn about this. Everybody should be talking about this because I'm gonna tell y'all this. If they get away with just walking in there, and I've never heard no CPS workers like this. I have never heard this unless they were crooked or just had some workers that was dirty. And that normally they get rid of the workers that's dirty and stuff and don't really want to see the kids go back home to the parents, or just hateful people that jumped in, they don't even really like kids, okay? And they get a job in CPS. You have bad instances like this. And what we have found out about CPS is they care about those kids too. There's some that do care about those kids. And they have meetings. You just have to go to the higher ups and find out who you need to talk to. And like I said, call this 1-800 number, 252-5400. Call this number and ask some questions. If you all take someone's child, this should be the question. If you come out and some abuse have been reported, or this and that and that and this, you come out, take someone's child, and you leave that parent with some paperwork after you take that child from them. And that paperwork is somebody with somebody else's name on it that has a history of the DCFS taking their children every time they have a child. This needs to be cleared up ASAP. ASAP. This paperwork should already be in the parents' hands and stamped, okay, y'all, with a seal, as to that we just corrected that this is your baby that we taking. That's supposed to be done first, okay? Another thing, like I said, if you all were so concerned about this baby having jaundice and the parents weren't seeing to it, then why is it now that the mother is complaining that there's even more stuff wrong with the baby now, and could be possible some abuse being done to the baby, because the baby now has a red, area down there, y'all, with bumps on it, okay, y'all, and white stuff in the inside of her, okay? So something needs to be done right now, because like I said, it's nothing worse than somebody taking your child and you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, not like the crickety crackheads that have the babies and abuse them, okay, and let the kids raise themselves. Not them. The ones that really care about their child. There's nothing worse than somebody coming and take your child. You can't do nothing about it right now. And on top of it, they gave you the wrong paperwork with the wrong name on there. Everything is all messed up in this whole story. So something should be done ASAP. They should not be telling people that they can't comment on this, y'all. Ain't no way. You have to make a comment, because you can come do this to anybody on the streets. Either one of anybody of us, that they can do this to hand us some paperwork with the wrong name on there and tell us, oh, we're gonna talk to you in 2 weeks. No, honey, you need to talk now. Y'all need to say something, because this seems like some kind of cult stuff. You shouldn't be able to just do anything that you know what I'm saying. I know they have rights, because you have to have rights to be able to protect other people. You have to have rights if you're protecting children. But if you are abusing those rights, and somebody is there doing something that they aren't supposed to be doing, and they didn't get caught up in some mess because they didn't get these people the wrong paperwork and everything, y'all need to be making sure that y'all take care of this right away. So people need to start making phone calls and asking questions. Because if that's the case, they can do this to anybody. Okay, y'all? This right here, we cannot just sit back and be like, no, we're going to just let them handle this on their own. Oh, no. This is not something that you do to people. How can this baby be even worse than when y'all took her? And if they're not seeing to her bottom area, or if she's being abused where she's been placed, then how can you take this baby away from the parents and then turn around and give the baby to somebody else that's equally, let y'all tell it, not seeing to the baby and doing what they're supposed to be doing? So, you need updates right now on how this baby is doing, where she's getting her treatment at. Shouldn't she be in a hospital somewhere if she's going to be getting treated for jaundice? Why is you placing her baby somewhere and then now there's more stuff wrong with the baby? Something don't seem right about this whole situation. Even the fact that I can't comment for 2 weeks. You're going to take people's children and you made a mistake in thinking that this woman is somebody else. And listen, there's more to this story than we think. Okay, y'all? Is it more to the story? Because from what we're hearing and seeing right now, they are abusing their, these people's rights right now. They are abusing their rights and everything. All of their little privileges that they have over people that they can just, come and take their children, they are taking advantage now. And they're telling you that they don't have to give no comment for 2 more weeks. This woman is, and I'm sure this got to be traumatizing to the mother right now. That what is she even going to get her baby back? Because they're not even taking care of the paperwork that they misspelled her name on there. They got her listed as somebody else. And the child under, their child name under another woman's, okay, y'all, information. That needs to be dealt with. So people got to start making phone calls, y'all. Okay? People got to start saying something about this. The police need to be notified. Do you all know that, the paperwork that y'all gave this woman, this wasn't her name when y'all came and took her baby? People need to be making phone calls right now, y'all. And, raising the roof a little bit about this. Because if not, this might happen to you too. Okay, y'all? This right here is unacceptable. And nobody should be going through no stuff like this. And this woman should not be being treated like this. Okay? That just had this baby. This has to be traumatizing for her. And then to, know that somebody else that they just passed your baby to is not seeing to your baby right, allegedly. So something has to be done right away. It's, and DCFS, they gotta be, if this is what, not DC, whatever, CPS, if this is what they're doing now, traumatizing parents and doing stuff like this, y'all, this look like a lawsuit to me. This look like a huge lawsuit. Nobody should be able to do this. And hand you some paperwork with another woman's name on there, but your child's name on there. Something ain't right about this situation, y'all. What do they want off of this baby? Do they want a body part or something? Because I'm going to tell y'all, the only thing, I've had a little experience with CPS as far as, being a foster parent and seeing what I see. I've never seen no CPS people act like that. So somebody they has messed up royally and they need to fix it right now. They need to fix it. And you can't just do this woman like that because that's traumatizing. She just had this baby. Her body is trying to heal right now. This is stressing her out. She should be getting a lawyer to sue them too. Because I would be lawyering up. And I don't see, where is being Crump now, y'all? Where is being Crump now? If he's such the good, lawyer that he is, and he don't just prosper off of, parents that kids been done wrong by the police or whatever. Why won't you take this case? Your child should not be taken. And you giving paperwork that's with somebody else's name on there. And they're taking their time to even fix it. And they're not really trying to fix the paperwork, y'all. Where's being Crump now? Huh? That's all I'm saying. Where is the lawyers now? They should be eating this up. Because this is huge right here. Anyway, y'all, I just had to jump on here and let y'all see this mess. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, y'all. How do you take a child and you're supposed to be getting it treated and then put her in another home from her parents, and they're not saying to this child either, allegedly, and there could be possible some abuse going on to a child. Why would this baby have, white stuff in her? Huh? And broke out down there, y'all. Like, it's irritated. This is a baby. Baby's supposed to be C2, y'all. This is not the best interest of this child. And if you're going to take the child, do what you're supposed to do. Get that paperwork straightened out and make sure that baby is not being abused where this baby is right now. They are going to have the biggest lawsuit against CPS in history if they don't straighten this out. And right away, y'all. Okay? So, I'm going to give you this number again, y'all. 1-800-252-5400. This is a number that you call if you know of somebody being mistreated, abused, and it has something to do with children. This child has been taken. This child has been given to somebody else to see to it. Her, and she's not being seen to it right. She has paperwork that has the wrong information on there of another mother, not the mother that they took her from. So unless the real mama had this baby and these other people is faking on the news right now, if that is not the case, give these people their child back. Give them their babies back. Seriously, y'all, give them their baby back. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.